So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And as you can see, we've already started here. Mendes makes the interception. Played out towards the right wing, and it's Salah. Speculative strike. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
He's found a way through. He's going for goal! And the ball's come loose here. He's had it taken off him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's well spotted. Nuno Mendes. Oh, good spread. And that's a goal kick. Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Calhanoglu. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's in, surely! Oh, good read. Oh, no joy this time. Calhanoglu. That looks a good ball through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Odegaard. Dembele. Doué. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that was vital. And the first half is done, but it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Inter really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager...
And the shots! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Fiddles it through. Mohamed Salah. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now that's well seen too. Kyle Walker. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Cristiano Ronaldo. Çalhanoğlu plays it in. Defend, chance to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ødegaard. And it's Silva. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Vitinha.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He rises! Harmlessly behind.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Doku. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Casado.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, red, nice interception. Oh, it's Dembele. And there goes the final whistle. Inter Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see,
Hello,
we are
everybody,
all set.
and welcome to
The game
today's
should be
match.
a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And the finish! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. And the pass is intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Passing nice and neat. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. No way through. Quarter of an hour played. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That pass has been well intercepted. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Costa Curta, nicely aimed pass. Gavi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Rice. Can he latch on to this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now that tries a shot! Now who's going to be first to this? That's going to go a long way. Mbappe, approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Costa Curta, in with the challenge. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to...
Real chance! He scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Rice. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution
There
was
will be
lacking.
1 minute added time.
That is a little undercooked. Gently done. Now it's Guti. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right
And now,
on the
to
edge.
all members
At
of the
half-time,
crowd,
it's
I'd like
1
to
each.
ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy
Inter
a
Milan
very
head into the
special
dressing room
birthday.
after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Inter are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Gavi. Gavi going face-to-face with his great rival. Gavi really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must step... And Stoichkov! And he hits the net! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Stoichkov demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Guti. Number 24, Mbappe. Number 20, Stoichkov. Coming on the field,
And he's quick to snatch it back.
Rudiger.
Gullit, in by... Oh, smashing header!
Number 8.
Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Haaland, he's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Stood up well to him there. Costa Curta. Rice wins the duel this time. Back into the middle. Can he get onto this? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Van Dijk. And he's taking no chances there. Well, they've got it again. Pass is just off target.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's managed to get rid. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Haaland. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Has been indicated.
Vieira calmly anticipates. Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the referee brings it to a close. Inter Milan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. So, Jim, how do you... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. The action has already started. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's surging through. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Inter Milan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good-looking ball. Nuno Mendes, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Inter Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. And he's cut it out. De Bruyne. And that is a little undercooked. Rummenigge. He scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. What are you thinking about the goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Italy are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal...
Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pavard tries to clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Inter Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. That pass has been well intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Del Piero. Rummenigge! Calhanoglu, and he's intervened well there.
There will be
And it's De
3
Bruyne.
minutes added time.
Calhanoglu, that has been cut short. It's a good spell of possession, this. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And
Hello,
in terms of
attendees,
scoreline,
this
it is
a
close to being
Lost
perfectly
Children
balanced.
announcement.
The game living
With the
up to
father of a boy
billing
in the green
and plenty
backpack
of thrills to
kindly
keep the
contact
crowd
the nearby
warm.
member
We'll be
staff.
resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. And the ball's a good one here. Kante gets rid without sophistication. And they're quick to get it back.
The attendance
Inter
for this
showing
match
a
was
little more urgency now, and to be
81,007.
honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Bruyne, he's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Dembele. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He can get that clear. And that is out of play. Ødegaard. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Ødegaard. He's looking to set free a runner.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And Del Piero! And that would have won it.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
And now they can spring out of defence. Mendes gets over and intercepts. That's headed upfield. Rummenigge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And he's there to get it away. And it's Dembele. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Danger averted for now. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And already we're underway here. Now it's Mbappe. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
No argument from me on that front. It's Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Kimmich. He's had a shot! And it's a goal! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Casemiro.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rice. Alexander-Arnold. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. Dembele! Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Xabi Alonso. And it's Messi. Played into the middle. And that has been cleared. And smartly reclaimed. Rice producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's onside. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Messi. And he's being shifted off it. Now he's gone for goal! He would have been quick to recover this. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
The attendance for this
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Odegaard. Foot in. Now it's Mbappe. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Inter are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Alexander-Arnold. Dembele. Chouameni. Nicely aimed pass.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's tried one! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Bellingham. That's been cut out, well played.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's looking to set free a runner. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
There's no flag.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
That is a brilliant interception. That's the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. As you can see, we've already started here. Short changes him with that pass. Guardiola is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Conte! Mighty close.
Conte nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
That is good alertness. Odegaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
disappointed with that. Mohamed Salah. He's got away. Mohamed Salah proves just a little bit too strong. Scholes is there, and he can pick it up. He's shifted, got a shot away! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gets his pass away, and there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Inter Milan, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get...
He's got tall! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great challenge, time to perfection. Vardiol. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And the ball's a good one here. And again.
1 minute added time.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Terrific header! Mendes gets it away. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Inter Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Inter Milan carrying a one-goal lead. And it's played forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Mohamed Salah really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Çalhanoğlu, who does have an assist to his name.
Footballing with usually...
Had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The match was 80,953.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Nice are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Substitution for Inter. Number 20, Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is number 13.
And here's Çalhanoğlu. Scholes. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Can chance!
Nice showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Nice really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Vinicius Junior. Well read, and the danger is averted.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's skewed away. Header! And a terrific save. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Some really good ball movement. There's no flag. And he's picked out the run.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Mbappe, and he was alert to it. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
If you're looking for options, Peter, then you're looking at Darwin Núñez, because he offers loads. A real physical presence who's always going to offer you an out ball. But I think what's impressed many people in recent times about him is the pace he can actually bring to getting behind.
He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Darwin. That is good strength. Núñez! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Darwin. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davids. Núñez proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
There will be 1 minute.
Squeeze it through. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
White finds himself offside. There's the whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Davids. It's a good spell of possession, this. Time and again they are repelled. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Olise. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears. He's got the shot away! Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
The attendance for this match
I wouldn't
was
fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Darwin. Cleared without complication. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. He's through and all on Mbappe! Played out to the right. Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, played right into his path. And he's found... hits one! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Has a go! And that's a real chance missed. Davids. Costa Curta. Played over towards the opposite flank. Mendes gets over and intercepts. Davids opts for safety.
Inter are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
He's in a great chance! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Mbappe.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nunez. Can he finish? That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Mbappe plays it short. Decent hit! And that's it. Inter Milan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And here's Stoichkov. No foul, says the... Oh, he's been caught napping!
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders.
He's gone for goal! And again! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. There could be trouble here. Oh, super, but real chance! It's there!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's been shifted off it. He has found the way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Adams.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Adams. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, no joy this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Goes in for the header! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that pass isn't the best. Beckham. Çalhanoğlu. And he's picked out the run. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Oh, easy pickings there. Cleared without complication. That has been cut short. Chouameni. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Well read, nice interception. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Beckenbauer gets it away. Rice. Adams.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bale has it out wide and in space. And the pass is into... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Please take some time out to give your support.
Yeah, you don't get any points for
stadium
stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're off again.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Short changes him with that pass. Couldn't squeeze it through. Odegaard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's a key interception. Cristiano Ronaldo.
The attendance for this match was
Your impression so far, Jim?
80,113.
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale. Oh, what a ball he's in! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Bale just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is a little undercooked. Rice. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's quick to get it clear again. It's gone for a throw-in. Adams. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Substitution for Inter. Number 9, Çalhanoğlu.
We have got changes
Number
here from
8,
both sides, in fact.
Odegaard. Number 14, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field.
Oh, we
number
expected better, and so did he.
Gavi. Number 7,
Cristiano Ronaldo
Number
shakes to shoot.
18, Dembele.
5 minutes left on the clock.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
There will be 1 minute added
That's
time.
a decent ball. Can he get away here? Just Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. The whistle has gone, and it is all over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Any reflections
Please
on what
turn
you've
your
seen, Jim?
attention to the
It's just a
screen
bad
for
day at the
information
office, Peter.
provided by
They
the
look
local
below
police.
par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to
Hello,
everybody who has
and
joined
welcome
us for
to
this
today's match.
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Ødegaard. Adams cuts out the pass. Looking for the run. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shifted upfield. Oh, good-looking ball. He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. Quality ball. Had a shot. They want to be quick to recover this. Great hit! And that has fair fizzed. Still goalless at the moment. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! Fantastic save, Ter Stegen. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Owen. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Guti. Nice bit of trickery. And Guti! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He's having a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Owen. Guti. Oh,
There
that's
will
a
be
key
1 minute
interception.
added time.
Ødegaard. A well cut. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals.
This is a lost children's announcement. With the
So they
father
head
of a
in
boy
no
a
further
yellow
forward.
t-shirt
The
kindly
score
make
here
his
still
way to the
0-0.
information centre.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Owen. Coming
And
on
we're
the field
underway again.
is Number 11.
So the first half brought no goals.
Substitution in progress.
Inter Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Nuno Mendes. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. He's in plenty of space here. Dembele. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement.
72,306.
Luis Suarez. Oh no, this does not look good. Can he put it away? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Griezmann deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And now the hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get it? Oh, what has happened here? It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's quick to snatch it back. Rice.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh, well played, well played.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Played back in.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here.
Mbappe! And again the keeper stands strong. And time is up. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. We have already started here. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. Cruyff. David Villa.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's shifting through the gears here. No way through. Makaleli, the man we've all come to watch. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Cruyff. David Villa. David Villa! Goal! Portugal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
David Villa looks for the finish. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Denied by an instinctive save.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Beckham goes short. There's the hit! And it's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the finish! It's in! Right back in the game!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. Cole really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Makaleli. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Good spot, he's seen the run. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ødegaard is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe! Can he finish? Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
That's a nicely measured pass. He's beaten the last man. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked...
Can he put it away? He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Beckenbauer. Cole. David Villa. Rice. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Çalhanoğlu looking to run onto it. Beckham. Cole. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And now he has two. Inter Milan go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Inter probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Cruyff. David Villa. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
2 added minutes.
Oh, he's onto this. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Cruyff. That's that, the end. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. He might be in here! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, easy pickings there.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence.
Odegaard! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Odegaard is offering a wry smile there.
Inter Milan with the corner, there first. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe getting this one clear. Darwin. And now they can spring out of defence. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe! Chance! Goal! France! And France are in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Çalhanoğlu. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Cruyff. And Mateus. Messi. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, played right into his path. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. France do have a chance to counter here. Roberto Carlos, a player of legendary status. Odegaard. In with the challenge. Nicely aimed pass. Well, nicely intercepted. Rice. Mateus. Kaká has created one goal already. It's a good spell of possession, this. Nunez. He's had a shot. No mistake. Two up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, good ball, and has a shot! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That is... And we've reached half-time. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
There's the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Darwin. Nice sequence of passes, this. That's a sweet ball, that. Oh, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, this is a... Cruyff! He scores! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
72,306.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And the pass is intercepted. Kaka. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has put paid to that. Cruyff. Kaka. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Alisson claims it.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Çalhanoğlu, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get away here? Messi. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's done well to get that clear. And that is expertly dealt with.
Inter are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that's well seen too. Kaka is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Referee's given a throw. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's
The
match.
game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, good ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the pass is intercepted. Steep tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe! Darwin. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Darwin. Shot could be on. He's onside. Messi! Van Dijk. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Romario. That's a shade optimistic.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Chouameni. And the whistle goes for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
And we come to you now with a quick request for
An
support
engrossing half,
for our
but we're
World
still
Charity
where we
Fund.
started, 0-0. And the second half gets underway. So the first half brought no goals. Cristiano Ronaldo! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, super! It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Chouameni, Sané. Now it's Neymar, and he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's well spotted. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Christian, real chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short, and he can clear it away.
The attendance for this match was
It is still
71,649.
anyone's game, 0-0. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's a throw-in. Oh, easy pickings there. That's headed upfield. Çalhanoğlu. Well read, nice interception.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Passes short and sharp, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's there to get it away.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Nice sequence of passes, this.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Alisson deals with it effortlessly.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played back in. Adams clears.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
2 minutes has been indicated.
He's had a shot! Yes! He's done it! Save the best for last!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first goal of the game. And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested
Just a quick
interest.
announcement.
So,
We would
Jim,
like
how
to
do you
inform
reflect
you
on
that
what we've seen?
CCTV is
Well, the
now in
surprise for
operation
me
for
was
your
seeing a
safety.
team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Back into the middle. He can get that clear. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Hits one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bowen. Great position here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That has been cut short. Bowen. Great defending, strong and determined. Chouameni for Çalhanoğlu. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, that's fabulous. Opts to play it back. Defending of the desperate variety. Çalhanoğlu. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, tries a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bowen. Goes in for the header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Ødegaard. Mbappe. Çalhanoğlu. Costa Curta. Rice. Mendes makes the interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals.
Provided by the local police.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. There's the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. And it's Romario. Can he get away here? He's cut it out. And that has been cleared. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Ødegaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a lovely, neat pass. Jimenez cuts out the pass. Rodri. Mbappe. Romario. Can he put it away? Oh, taken with style. And finally, he has breathed life into the game.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So the first moment of real
The
significance.
attendance for this
Listen,
match
when it
was
comes to goals, Peter, in this
81,007.
team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Rice.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's a good spell of possession, this. Ødegaard.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Musiala. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Ah, he's given it away. That's really well cleared. Backward it goes.
Really got in his face there, and it was well...
Can he finish? Into the last 5 minutes.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Ødegaard. And Alexander-Arnold. Looking tidy
There
in
will be
possession
1
here.
minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that will be the final.